the right field.
No outs. Runner at first. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Orioles. One-run game, bottom 9. Hard ground ball, base 9. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Bottom of the 9th, one-run game. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. So the tying run at second. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
The winning run on second base. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Lopez, 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. The final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 runs.
And now, Sosa.
The third baseman, number 7.
Foul ball there. Sosa in his rookie season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Rutschman at first, 1 gone. Rips that one to right. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. The 1-2. Trying to move him over here. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to come.
Now number 7.
And a foul ball. Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter, even though you know that.
The batter, number 7.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back.
Lopez over to second. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an...
1 out, base is empty. Randall Grichuk now. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
belted. Grisham drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 11.
Now here is Sosa.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Schmidt, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Mateo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, let's go right here.
Ripped on a line. Kepler brings it in for the 3rd out. And the 1 down. And next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And a sac bunt here. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Now batting, number 7.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for.
Now batting, number 7.
And a foul ball. Rips one to right. And foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Darno on the first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter.
Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 8th at the plate. Aaron Judge. Kicks and deals. On the ground to 3rd. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. 1 down. Down the 3rd baseman, Sosa. He's already homered in this game.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played poker with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the lefty. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right down to shoot. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in easily. Struck him out looking. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the final score here, 4-3. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base.
So digging in, Sosa.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 7.
Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Sends it to first.
Batting
Out. Number 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Here's Alex Verdugo. One down, base is empty. To third, Sosa. Gets it to first, and Verdugo is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another.
Now batting, number 7.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The first baseman, number 6.
One gone, runner at first. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the righty deals. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Righty delivers. Up and in. 3 balls, no strikes. Lamont Wade Jr. waiting on deck for the Orioles. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 2 on, 1 out. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But the job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. Got him swinging. So 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Hopped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. Making a move at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
here is Sosa to the plate.
Number 7.
Runner, yes,
First offering, runner goes. Fouled off left side. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Sawinski racing over to make the catch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Up next is Lord.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking. And that is that. Ryan Reynolds here.
He's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Sosa. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear.
There's a swing and a drive.
Come on, dig. Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 down. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-2. On the ground right side. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
But he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
Up next is Pirate. The catcher,
The 0-2. And he lays one down the left side. Sosa. Throws to first in time. Out on the sac bunt.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something.
So 2 down. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Trace through that one. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3. Sosa could have done a bit more to help them out.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
For the victorious Pirates, Abrams on 14 hits. 3 Raiders are left 8 runners on base.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
There you go, one.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 on, 1 out. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Ground ball left side. Boots it. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Kicks and fires. Puts a bunt down. Slings it across, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time.
Now batting, number 7.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hey, like you can't up there, huh?
0-2 now.
Up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Davis snags it for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So up next, Liover Peguero.
The designated hitter, Liover Peguero.
This to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The third baseman, number 50.
Hit in the air, center field. Sawinski has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering upstairs. Late on that fastball.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 on 16.
Sosa digs in now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Sosa. Hayes to first. Up one down. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And a pitch. Bounce to third. Sosa. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on. Back here in Pittsburgh. Now the third baseman, Sosa. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. And there's the strike.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 home run derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to...
Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Sosa. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a foul ball.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Bounced up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
The pitch. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Throw into third.
Slide.
He's in there.
Hey.
The batter, number 34, designated.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here comes a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Moving under it. And there's one down. Relay throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
There you go. Nice little arc.
And it's second with one away. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a base hit. Hayes coming around third. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
Wrong side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball right side could be 2. To second, that's 1. The double play ends it right here.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 9 runs on 8 hits. One error, they left 14 runners on base. For the Orioles, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 17.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Get this guy out of here.
On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. So first and second with 2 outs. And into the box for Baltimore, Will Benson. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Man left stranded. Here's Stanton now. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We head to the second from the big ball.
The batter, number 7.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. So a smart pitcher's going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge is under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the shortstop.
Sosa, in his rookie season, just 19 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. And the Orioles lead 1. And they trail it here 2-1. So 2 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Sosa. Up the middle. Nice grab. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Orioles held in check there. Still tied 3-3. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe, with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
First and second, no outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Sosa. Chafin back to work. In the air out to center. Judge getting an angle on it. And there's 1 down. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Randall Grichuk.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
To third, Sosa. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
One down. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The tying run at the plate. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, Rizzo out of the play.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Sosa, the next to hit.
The third baseman, number 7.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. LeMahieu settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That is it. The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate. Right-hander kick steals. Bounce to the left side. Sosa. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That is it.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Bare hand grab, fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the...
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Austin Hayes. Here's a 1-1. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Flips it behind his back. On target. He got him. Nice play. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one down the line into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. 2 outs, runner on first. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And he swings through that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Sosa with a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out towards left center. Judge pulls it down, and that is that.
Now back, number 7.
Swing and a foul straight back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging. 1 left for the Orioles. Still no score. Here's Jose Trevino. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who...
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting...
Looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, way to square that thing up, man.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3-2. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Slings to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Sosa, 1 for 3. There's a swing and a miss.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a 1-2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
2 down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. First and third, 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. Cole keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kepler settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Sosa could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off,
here is Sosa to the plate.
the third baseman, number 7.
And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Steer makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Batting 8, The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Stay out, here you go.
On the ground to third. Feed to second, that's one. On a Mountcastle, it's a double play.
As a former player, watching five.
The batter, number 7.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stevenson pulls it down and he makes the catch. So digging in, TJ Friedel. The Reds trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball left side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is the third out of the inning. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Leading off, Sosa. Lodolo back to work. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit. But sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Jorge Mateo now. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Step off, throw to first. Sosa back on a dive.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. McLean makes the catch, and there's one gone. One down. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Kicks and fires. To first, maybe a 2-ball. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Will Benson will hit next. On the ground. Over to Dahlbeck, and the inning is over. And the Orioles leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the lineup flips over and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Tied up here in the early going. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Sosa over to second, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him.
Now that number 7.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Stevenson makes the play, 2 away down. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. One left for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. One out, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Right-hander kicks, deals. And he lays down a bunt. Now the throw to first on the run. He's in there.
He saw the infield playing deep enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third base line where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Orioles held in check there. Still tied 1-1. 2 outs with a man at third. Julian Mosley digs in now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Tying run at the plate, and he walked him.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
With the winning run at the plate, and here in extra innings. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the throw. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Sosa getting ready to hit.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, this guy wants to pitch up something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Left field. Steer brings it in with a nice running grab.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Sosa, just 19 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Base hit center field.
Find the ball.
Duran quickly gets it back in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs. Lifted in the air out to left. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Sosa.
Number 7.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. These Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there.
And we're back. And now, T.J. Friedl. Bounce to third. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th. Down to third baseman, Sosa. 1 for 3. And there's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through. Base hit. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Winning run at third, one down. Ground ball could be 2. Comes home with it for one. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. And your final score here today, 2-1. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left.
Now batting, number 7.
Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one down the line. 1 and 2nd. On to first, double play.
Number 7.
On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like...
Tries to get back and save. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So
got him, and that is that. One down, runner at first. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Lead runner around second. Save!
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Now they've got to find a way to get the job done. Tying run at third, less than 2. This is a huge at bat coming up.
Left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. It's 2-2. So 2 down. Lamont Wade Jr. the next to hit. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Great back and forth in that at bat. He played off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 on, 2 outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Sosa had a decent showing in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game and help him win going forward.
Fans are final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs.
2 outs, runner on first. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And there's the strike.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
And he deals. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Out there to center, and that is Springer. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And there's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board. So 2 away with nobody on. Sosa digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Green is just 1 strike away. Line drive. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But
now it's the DH, George Springer. Trying to bunt his way on. Sosa. Zips it to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the aim.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 2 outs. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw, and it gets away. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
That's just an unacceptable.
And at first, here's the rookie third baseman, Sosa. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Stops it on a slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move it.
On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Sosa.
Number 7.
The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Varsho moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Kicks and deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, kind of the story.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Into center and a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they tag him out. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Luis Rengifo. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. And he'll be safe at first.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Here's Kiermaier now. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double play.
Sosa will hit next. 1 for 3. Popped up left side, and the infield fly is called.
The first baseman.
Sosa getting ready to hit.
Hey, let it fly.
In the air, out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Hit on the ground might be 2. On the run, throw to first. On target, he got him. Nice play. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Benson, the runner at third. Sosa over at second with 1 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
And that one handled.
On the
Throws
bag,
the first
on the
in
bag,
time.
right here, on the bag.
And that's the third out.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6 runs.